It is good busy. We're at the Hibernian, and we're doing the show live here, and you guys can play in just a couple of minutes. But we have a lot of memories because you Raleigh guys, you've been here your whole life, and basically so have we, basically. And we were just talking about the Connells when they came out with Fun and Games in 1988 or 89, and that was your first big whirlwind tour, Doug, if you remember. And you guys jumped in a van, the brothers, and everybody just jumped in a van and went across the country. Yeah. And I had just gotten that job in San Jose, at KSJO in San Jose, and you guys had just gotten on tour. And your CD came across the program director's desk. His name was Bob Harlow. And he said, Blade, these are the Connells. They're from your town. Should we play them? You know? And I was like, well, there's a band that played Night Ranger, and Slayer and Metallica. And I'm like, yeah, we should definitely. So I did right by it that. And so we added, I think we added Fun and Games, I think is what it was.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the song that was the record, and that was the title track. So that was probably, because I remember when we got there, I was wondering how he's pulling this off. How's he getting us on the air, So that was nice of you. I appreciate it.
And so you did the nice live gig at the Cabaret. I think that's the name of it. The old music hall, and we did it live on the radio then. And
that was usually I was telling you before, when you play out west, you have few and far between as far as dates go. It's not every night. It's like you sometimes get down to like 3 nights a week where you're playing, and so we were glad to be there, and certainly glad to see you because you're a familiar face.
I felt exactly the same way. I was so glad to see. I was so happy to see someone from home out there in California.
I think so. Yeah.
But it was funny because Dave and Mike came in with their jaws wired shut. Remember we did the radio with you? And their jaws were wired shut. What was that story all about?
David had a broken jaw.
I know.
Yeah.
Life on the road, baby.
Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. That sums it up.
And then that was probably the inspiration for Slackjaw.
Yeah, that's a good point. I never thought about that. Yeah.
All right, man. So that's great that you're here. And then let's play a couple of songs. We got a couple of minutes. We're going to get back to 96 Rock A-to-Z in a couple of minutes. What song did you want to start with here in a few?
I think we're going to start with 74-75, which is from the Ring album, and that song did real well overseas. But we'll get to Fun and Games, I think, after that one.
Well, that's fantastic. And that's what they started with Downtown Live last year. Doug McMillan of the Connells. Let's take a look at our traffic conditions right now. It's Foster Blade. We're weekend kickoff at Hibernian at Glenwood South, and we'll be here until 7. The guys are going to play live on the radio here in just a couple of minutes. You can watch it unfold.